Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, when the deal closes, what CFOs consistently underestimate in M&A integration. Roughly 70% of mergers fail to create value. Everyone knows this stat, so why do smart CFOs keep signing the deals anyway?
Because they're solving the wrong problem. They obsess over the price, the multiple, the synergies on the spreadsheet, and treat the day after closing as an afterthought. The price is almost never why deals die. The integration is.
Fine, but integration sounds like the boring part. Migrate some systems, merge the org charts, done.
That's exactly the mistake. You just described it as a project, a thing with a start, an end, and a checklist. Integration isn't a project, it's a transformation of two companies into one, and those are completely different animals.
Walk me through the difference, because to me they sound like the same thing with different budgets.
A project has a defined scope. Move 4,000 employees onto one payroll system by Q3. You can plan it, staff it, close it. A transformation changes how people actually work, decide, and get paid, and that has no clean end date. When I ran integration at a mid-cap industrials group, we finished the project in 9 months. The transformation took 3 years.
So what specifically gets underestimated? Give me the thing that blindsides people.
3 things, and none of them show up in the model. First, the cost of decision paralysis. The moment you announce, everyone in both companies stops making choices because nobody knows who's in charge. Deals leak value at roughly 2% of the target's revenue per month of drift. That's not a modeled cost. That's just fog.
2% a month. That compounds fast.
Ferociously. Second, culture. And I know that word makes CFOs reach for their revolvers. But culture is just how we decide things when nobody's watching. When Kraft merged with Heinz in 2015, the zero-based budgeting culture, where every expense starts from zero each year and has to be justified, collided with a brand-building culture that's spent to grow. They cut so hard they starved the brands. Billions in write-downs by 2019. Nobody mispriced the deal. They mismanaged the marriage.
But culture isn't on the CFO's desk. That's HR, surely.
That's the excuse that kills deals. You, the CFO, control the incentive system. Who gets paid what for what behavior? If your compensation still rewards the 2 legacy businesses for competing, no amount of culture workshops will save you. Money talks louder than posters in the break room.
And the third thing?
Retention of the people you actually bought. In a services or tech deal, the asset walks out the door at 6 p.m. Studies from the integration software vendor Midaxo. So take the source with the appropriate pinch of salt. Put voluntary turnover of key acquired talent at around 30% in the first 2 years. You paid a premium for a team and then let a third of them quit because nobody told them if they had a job.
So the pattern is CFOs treat the close as a finish line when it's the starting gun.
Precisely. Closing the deal is like buying a house and thinking you're done. You haven't moved in, you don't know the neighbors, and there's a leak in the roof you'll find in March.
Let me push on the money side. If it's not the price, is due diligence just theater?
No, but it's incomplete. Financial due diligence, checking the target's books are real, is table stakes. What almost nobody does is integration due diligence. Before you sign, mapping how the 2 operating models actually fit. What has to merge on day 1? What can wait? And what should stay separate forever? That analysis should change the price you're willing to pay.
So the diligence should feed the number, not just validate it.
Yes, if integration will cost you 40% of your synergies to achieve, that's not a footnote. That's your bid.
Give me the one thing a CFO should do differently before the next term sheet.
Appoint the person who'll run the integration, with real authority, before you sign, and put their name in the deal committee. If you can't name that person, you're not ready to buy. You're just shopping.
That's your 5. The full CFO track, structured, no fluff, is at mba-training.com.